People see the 40 feet of truck and trailer. They don't see me as the human, the person who puts money into this community. They think that we're the scum of the earth, and it's not the case. I have met so many families and so many single people who can't just afford the rents now, and this is their way of life, and it's a struggle. And I would rather them see me as a human than see me as somebody who's just on the side of the road. That's not the case.
Welcome to another episode of Glorious Life on Wheels Out and About. I'm going to be talking with Katz, a nomad you recently met on one of my other videos, when I shared what's going on with the parking situation regarding nomads and the City Council in Oceanside, California. Well, today we're going to learn a bit more of Kat's backstory and some things she's experienced. Have you ever had life's events just sucker punch you right in the gut and you didn't know what to do about it? Well, that happened to Katz. But she's coming back, and she's coming back strong. And I think you're going to be encouraged by her story and her resilience and determination to stay the course in spite of everything that has happened. So come on, let's go talk to Katz and find out what's going on with her. Well, hello, Katz, and thank you so much for welcoming me and my Globies into your beautiful home.
Well, thank you. Welcome to Nash.
So this is, the brand name is Nash of
Yes.
this trailer? Okay. And how big is it?
He's 27 feet, and he's 207 square feet.
Oh, okay. Well, it really has all the comforts of home, even a bathtub, which we're going to look at in a little while. But I wanted to go a little more into your story. You are really pretty new at driving a trailer and a truck hitch, are you?
Correct. Yes, I was not driving this truck prior to Danny passing. He always drove his truck.
Okay, so let's go into a little detail. You were with your partner for 40 years.
Yes, since I was 18 years old.
Wow. And you have two sons.
They're in their 30s.
And your business, you actually, prior to the virus hitting, you had a thriving pet sitting business, plus you had a pet grooming, and you were telling me that you also bred golden retrievers.
Correct.
You also shared with me that you were named the outstanding pet sitter of the whole city of Vista by the city of Vista in 2019.
Yes, I was.
So, the idea that nomads are bums or people just living off the system, that's just so far from the truth.
Yes, including Danny's businesses. We had 4 businesses running prior to his death.
So you were telling me, Kat, that it had always been a desire of you and your partner Danny to live in Oregon. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's why we bought this trailer. Our initial plans were we were going to turn right at the freeway and head towards Oregon. He realized he was just too sick when we got here.
So you shared he had a number of illnesses and had been quite sick for a number of years, but the last thing that really took over was Parkinson's.
Correct. He'd been sick since 2010, very much. And the last couple months of the Parkinson's, he was falling all over the place.
Now, you and Danny were together 40 years, but you were never actually married. You told me you actually were there because you wanted to be. You didn't have to be.
Exactly. But all my other friends weren't. I always had him, and we chose not to be married.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
we raised our family.
There were unfortunately consequences to that, in that you now are not eligible to receive his Social Security.
Yeah, in California, there's no common law. So I can't get his Social Security. I couldn't get his body. I couldn't get anything. I couldn't close the businesses down. It really amazed me what rights I didn't have.
Yeah, anyone out there who's in that situation, you might want to look into it and find out, because it not only did you lose your partner of 40 years, you now had a trailer and a truck you'd never driven. You said you'd never pulled the trailer before?
No, not this truck, and he never let anybody drive it. I've had a few issues, so I want to get a sticker that says, "God, why is this woman driving my truck?"
Didn't you tell me you actually got stuck on the railroad tracks?
I got stuck on the rail tracks at McDonald's. The tire fell off. The trailer got locked in. We had to shut the train down. We're in the middle of traffic on a freeway off ramp. It was a nightmare. Very expensive repair, and then it broke down again a couple weeks later with the same issue where the tire fell off. It turned out that the lug nut was ovaled.
But you told me that you're not planning on getting rid of it because it's your home now.
Right.
And you have it beautifully decorated. And it was the place that you spent your last few months with Danny.
Yes, that is true. Danny's still here. He's in a drawer.
Oh my goodness. Just so Globies and everyone knows, after the last comment about Danny, we took a break for a moment. And we're back. But so how I met you was I give away food from my cooking show in an area where you were parked, and things were happening regarding parking. So I was talking to some people down here, and I happened to meet you, and we got to talking about the parking situation. It's a nightmare.
Yeah, I understood the 72 hours move for 24. That was easy for me. But with my back injury, having to pick up and move every night is really hard because I can't keep things stable. I don't know where I'm going to be. And a lot of people just don't know what to do.
Well, we're hoping to get that changed with the city council, and that's something I will keep Globies informed on. But people might ask, well, why don't you just go live with your sons, or why don't you? But you shared with me that, first of all, neither one of them live in a place that would accommodate your trailer, and you also had some other words about that.
Yeah, a mom should be the one that takes care of the kids. I don't want to be that poor mom. I've always been independent, and they have their own lives. One just got married May 1st and has a new wife and daughter. So I don't want to burden them.
Well, I think that's typical that parents want to maintain their independence. They don't want to live with their kids if they can help it.
No.
And like you said, they don't even have the place for you to put your trailer, so that wouldn't work. But we're going to be coming back and learning more about, as this is an evolving story. But you know what? For right now, why don't we take a look around your home?
Okay.
All right. So you have a pretty good sized refrigerator in here. Now, is that propane, AC, or what is that?
It's a 3-way Norcold refrigerator.
Oh, okay. And then you have a microwave, and do you use that pretty often?
Always.
Always?
Yeah,
okay.
Once I'm on generator power, I have full access to all utilities.
So you have is your stove propane?
Yes, it is.
And how many burners?
3.
And a oven also?
Yes, we use that a lot.
And then I notice you also have double sinks, so that's quite handy. Now I'm looking around here, and I'm seeing that you have storage down here. Is that for your food?
This is my food cabinet. This is just munchies.
Okay.
This is my snack cabinet.
Okay, so you have a good amount of storage,
and then this is food.
Okay, and that's all food down there. I've also noticed you have a lot of other electrical things like the large TV. So how do you power everything?
I use the 2 batteries that come on the trailer, or I use the generator, or I use this little baby that has electrical, cell phone, and an extra 12 volt, and it plugs into my ceiling with a 12 volt adapter.
Oh, okay. And so you were telling me you have something in your bedroom and also another one in the
my kitchen. Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, why don't we go look at the bedroom and see what the bedroom looks like? So it looks like you have plenty of room here. I notice you have space on either side of the bed. What size is your bed?
My bed's a queen size bed, and with a little comfy
Okay, now does it lift up or have storage underneath?
I have my 40-gallon water tank underneath here.
Oh, okay.
And then storage all the way around.
And then I notice also you have windows here that makes it so nice.
Yes, my emergency exit's there. I have this one here, which I can see all the way down the road.
Okay.
And then I have my window here and my vents.
So you've got 3 big size windows in here.
It's
okay.
Kind of nice.
So, and a queen size bed. Okay. Well, let's go over and look at your bathroom area. You know, before we go into your bathroom, I see you have a little companion here. And who is this?
This is AJ. He's a red-bellied parrot.
Oh, okay.
And he loves to dance and sing to Kid Rock.
So his favorite music is Kid Rock?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I would love to see him dance and sing to Kid Rock, but unfortunately I'll get a copyright strike, so I can't. But meanwhile, moving along here, you have a dinette, and you were telling me it used to be so that you could turn it into a bed, but
we chose to use L brackets.
Okay.
And make it a solid. The dogs have their bed underneath.
Okay.
And if they want to sleep, they can sleep here at night.
Okay.
But it made it easier instead of having to move things all the time.
Okay. I'm noticing in your bathroom here, you have a really big cabinet. That's kind of unusual to have that big a cabinet in this small a size trailer. What do you store in there?
In this one, it's dog food and laundry, dry goods, cleaning supplies, and underneath on the bottom is where my water heater is.
Oh, okay. And then you have, of course, your toilet and your sink. The one thing I really love about this bathroom, which is a luxury in a trailer this size, is that you have a full-size toilet and you also have a skylight.
This is why we bought this trailer, because of this bathroom.
Wow.
It's awesome.
You have the skylight there, and then you have another one. I'm going back here overhead. So you have 2 openings in this. You have just loads of ventilation in here.
Yes, and I have the back window too.
Okay. Well, we're seeing and being introduced to the other members of your family. This is Faith. And how old is Faith?
Faith is 11, and this is her granddaughter, Casey.
Oh my goodness. And Casey's how old?
Casey just turned 3 May 30th.
Okay. So I can see why you didn't want to give up your family. And so what do you think, what does the future hold for you, do you think?
I don't know yet. I still got to find my new normal.
Okay.
And life is changing daily. I want my businesses back. I do know that. And I don't know where I'm going to be. I don't know what city I'm going to be in. Just playing day by day right now. My first business is to bury Danny.
Okay, and so you're going to be doing that out at sea?
We're going to do it at sea, and then there's certain places in Hermosa Beach where we grew up.
Okay, all right. So, well, we can hear the dogs behind there lapping their water, so in case anyone's wondering what that sound is. But we're going to keep in touch with you, and you're learning your new normal. You're learning how to, and hopefully when we come back, you'll have driven on the freeway a few more times. And we'll be hearing about you and your 2 girls here, and we'll check back with you. And again, thank you so much for being so gracious.
Oh, no problem. And the kindness of the people out here are awesome.
Okay. And it sounds like you're determined to make a go of it.
I will. Yeah, I just got to learn how to drive first.
Okay. All right, cats. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye-bye.